Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. After one nice break, I am back. I'm gonna be doing two fragrance reviews in one video, and then this is gonna be like a sample review. So if you do not like sample reviews, you can absolutely skip it. And the two fragrances that I have been owning these samples for a very long time. I think since 2016 or so. I I got them, I used them. I never really thought of reviewing them. Then I thought, like, what the hell, let's just do it. Why not create content? So the fragrance houses that I'm gonna be looking at today are very sort of not mainstream, or let's say major designer houses. They are like Alfred, Dunhill, and Hugo Boss. So these two are like mid tier sort of. Some people consider them as basic designer tier, and inexpensive relatively, and lesser known, lesser popular, less popular, right? But I think if you like, if you are on a budget and you're looking to buy something, within reasonable budget, these two fragrances I think could be your type, right? So I have actually, let me tell you before I start the fragrance reviews, I actually had a lot of samples in my journey. Last 3 to 4 years, whenever I purchase something from a shop, like mostly in Malaysia, they actually are very generous to give you samples like this in shops. So basically what I'll be reviewing today is Dunhill Custom. This is like a sample here, and this is Hugo Boss Bottle Night. So these two fragrances I haven't done full on review, so let's see what you get today. So when I got samples, I did some sample reviews in my channel, and later on what happened was, after going through certain samples, what really good about these samples are, you actually feel inspired to buy them, because they're so good, they're so full bottle worthy. Let me show you two of my samples that I still have for memory's sake. First one, this one is Prada Amber Purom. At the base, I don't know if you can see, I don't think you'll be able to pick it up. At the base there is very little hint of blue, right? So I use this fragrance sample, and other one would be Boss Bottle Oud. So first thing, this one, when I did not own Prada Amber Purom in Malaysia, this is very expensive in Malaysian shops. If you go to Prada boutique, they're going to be really expensive. They're much more expensive than other designers. So I keep sniffing it, I keep using it, and the soapy quality really took me away, and I could not, could not hold on. I was like leaving Malaysia like a week or 2 weeks or so. Then I went and bought this small bottle because I loved it so much. I wanted this plate and this beautiful thin looking bottle, and the juice color, the whole thing about this Prada is like luxury. And I fell in love with the house of Prada. And later on in my journey, I was fortunate enough, God was kind to me, I actually managed a big bottle. So Prada is one of my favorite houses for soapy. So that's one fragrance that I really went for the full bottle. Another one is the Boss Bottle Oud, right? This one is a stick sample here. None of them are sprayable. This one is very little left. Whenever I used to visit Bangladesh, I think this one's long back, I think it's 4 to 5 years old. So every time I came in like for a trip in Bangladesh, I used to keep this in the pocket, and mostly in the hot time, hot climate. I never felt like I wanted to buy it because they didn't last that long. But Boss Bottle Oud, when the winter hit me, I think last winter, I went and bought the beautiful fragrance. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit time today. I'm sorry, I'm taking a little bit time to talk. But Boss Bottle Oud, I think, is one of the most fantastic and fabulous from this line. And Mark loves that fragrance. So yeah, I was telling you the significance of samples. Samples are awesome. So let's hit it. First one we're gonna look at, it's gonna be, sorry, we'll be looking at the Dunhill, Alfred Dunhill. Alfred Dunhill, the juice color is kind of like this. It's kind of like amber color. If you can see, it's a bit brownish amber, kind of like pink colored. This is like, you just take it out like this, and then you just apply on your skin. Excuse me. Yeah, something was bothering me in the voice. So yeah, this fragrance, it comes in a very beautiful bottle. I'll leave all the link and all the details of Fragrantica. You can go and check on the notes, and if it fits your bill, you can go and try it in the shop. And you can Google. It has a very beautiful bottle and box, and I think you can customize your name onto the cap or something like that. Very beautiful bottle. And Daniel Custom, I think it won't really break your bank. These are very inexpensive kind of fragrances, maybe $35 to $40 tops for a big bottle of this. So Daniel Custom, I have it in my hand. What I really get from it, the notes enlisted, they have few notes, right? But I do not think I get all the notes. It kinda remind me of one fragrance I have in my collection, plus a little bit more. So this is basically some people say it's a cognac note there, right? And some pepper, some amber, and I believe there is a, I mean, there are few notes they mentioned, but what I really get is a beautiful cedar note from this, little bit booziness. At the opening, it has a blast of alcohol. I don't know if the sample has gone bad or what, but you start getting a little bit sweetness. Okay, so I think it's a little bit boozy sweetness and the cedar, and they say a little bit smoky incense. I do not get much smoky, but I get that sort of boozy feel to it, but doesn't last all that long. Overall longevity is kind of poor. I am getting like after 2 hours, it's kind of very tame on my skin, right? On the dry down here. And the opening, that alcohol blast, if let's say the fragrance doesn't have it, it's good, but if it does have, it's very off-putting. So if you know David of Silver Shadow, this fragrance, it's similar to this one, to my nose, to my humble, or in my humble opinion. If you like this one, I think this is a better bet. You can get this, I think, even cheaper than the Dunhill Custom. Many people love this fragrance. They think it's very sophisticated, up class. Alfred Dunhill is a house. It's a British house. They have a lot of posh goods and stuff, but I think elderly gentlemen would love this. It has this beautiful woodsy sort of kind of smoky, kind of boozy scent, but not very long lasting. Some people in Fragrantica, they said they got 8 hours longevity. I did not get that from it, from all the wearings, but you know, it's a nice fragrance. You know, it's like on the opening, I like it for half an hour or so, but after that it gets like very tame and it's very hard to detect, zero projection. But Dunhill Custom is something you can give it a try. Dunhill has a lot of hidden gems, but if you like this one, I suggest go and try David of Silver Shadow. This is perhaps a much better version. It has a little bit, yeah, it has some vibes of this one, but I think this is better built and a bit more modern, more youthful than this one. So Dunhill Custom, for what it is, I mean, from the sample, you cannot actually explore too much, but so far what my journey is, I would not buy a full bottle of it. Maybe I'll give it a try in the shop with the full sprayer stuff. Bottle is really nice, prices are reasonable, but performance not so much. You can wear this for the cooler night, maybe mild cold nights, evening time. You can think of this other fragrance, Mont Blanc Emblem. If you like that one, it has some peppery kick to that one. This one doesn't have that much pepper, but you can give it a try. If you like that one, you can give this one a try. But I would say buy David of Silver Shadow, much better buy, and nice bottle too. So that is Dunhill Custom for you. Second one I'm going to be looking at today, this one actually has the performance. You know, this one really performs well on my skin. And I have seen my brother, he wore it and he got good performance. He has a full bottle of it, brother Mahfouz Bhai. So this one's called Hugo Boss Bottle Night. Okay. And this one I've been wearing in this hand for some time, just want to see how long this one pushes. This fragrance is basically, the bottle is going to look like something like this exact same shape, but as you can see from the cover, or if you go Google, you're gonna see a beautiful black bottle and then go dark blue at the bottom, so you can see sort of like the juice, but it's kind of like a night themed and kind of like a dark bottle like this. Okay, dark bottle, but at the bottom it's gonna see like dark blue. So this fragrance, it's not really cheap. The Boss bottle line, it's not really super cheap. It's gonna be like $10 or $15 more than the Dunhill fragrances. So Hugo Boss bottle, usually they go for $45, $55, or give or take like 65. If you're looking to pay retail, they're gonna go up to yes, $75 to $85 for Hugo Boss bottle, 100 ml bottles. So this one, I think in Bangladesh, I think it's around $45 to $55 Hugo Boss bottle night, and I really like the bottle. So many times I was close to buying this because I own quite a bit of fragrances from this line. I have the Oud, I have the EDP, Intense EDP, I have the EDT, I have Unlimited, and I think a couple more I forgot. But this one I really wanted because the night theme is really kind of nice, and I wanted the night version of Hugo Boss bottle. But this fragrance has no similarity, no resemblance to Hugo Boss bottle, if that's what you are thinking. No apple, none of this beautiful sweetness, like warm sort of apple pie feel. You do not get it in this. This is a completely different fragrance. To me, this is very, very strong. And if you do not like the note of violets, you're not gonna like it. Why I did not buy a full bottle? Because it kind of gets overpowering to me. You know, like I see people wearing it. When they pass by, I sniff it on them. I go like, oh. So I was talking about Mahfouz Bhai, my good brother. He was wearing this. We went to the book fair early this year, in the February time. So he was wearing this at the night time, and he wore like 6 sprays of it. It was projecting because I was walking just behind him, and it was like kind of windy, breezy, kind of a last few days of winters. So I was smelling it very prominent on him, and this fragrance was really really strong. So this one has the note of violets. I think there's birch leaves, and there is a lavender, and then to my nose I detect a lot of pepper, which is not mentioned in Fragrantica. And the base you get some musk and perhaps some woody, woodsy cedar wood or something like that. I forgot exactly. But this fragrance, it's kind of bold. It's very not bold. It's bold. This this fragrance has one review. I saw one lady. She absolutely loves it. She said this is her most favorite. I forgot which review it was. She's like, this is my most favorite fragrance on a man. It's so sexy. It's so beautiful. And you see, like a lot of reviewers, they have their thing for. Like I saw one lady who loves this fragrance, which I like, but I do not love that much. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. This is one Asian lady, or maybe American, I'm not sure, but she's Asian looking. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but she looks like Asian, but she had fine American accent. She loved that fragrance. So thing is, different people like different fragrances. Many people love this fragrance in Bangladesh. It has a lot of popularity. Hugo Boss bottle line in general got a lot of popularity. So that violets, if you're wondering what to expect, if you enjoyed the violets, I'm going to show you a few examples. This squared hued has a beautiful violet note. Then if you like Xenia Vumo, these are beautiful violets. Then of course the obvious one is Fahrenheit by Dior. Also Narciso Rodriguez for him, EDT. If you enjoy those fragrances, you can give it a try. It has very prominent violets note, but I think that pepper really sometimes burns your nose. It has this burning quality. The moment it enters your nostrils, it might disturb you if you sniff it from very close. It has that synthetic sort of vibe, and that pepper doesn't really help. So pepper and different fragrances are nice, but Hugo Boss Bottle Night, I think it's a good fragrance to wear at nighttime. Maybe back of your neck or one on your chest. That's it. Do not overspray. It's a try, not a must buy. But performance-wise, it's definitely worth the money. It does last around, on me, I sniff it. I like the dry down much better than the opening. It gives you like a little bit more push. You get, I think, overall 4 to 5 hours from it, which is good. So Hugo Boss Bottle Night, it's a decent release. It's not a new release, but you can give it a try. You can give it as a gift if you like masculine, strong. This is not mysterious by any nature. I do not find it very mysterious. And just that the name, they could have done a little bit more. They could have added. I'm nobody to judge a fragrance from Hugo Boss, but I wish this fragrance had something like a fruity note, like let's say juniper berries, or the theme they had, or maybe some blueberry or something. That sweetness would really complement this fragrance. This fragrance feels like something is missing in it. It's just strong, peppery violets, and the lavender. It's there, but it actually, it's gonna be like love it or hate it kind of fragrance, very daring fragrance, right? So overall, I mean, I like this over definitely Dunhill Custom. In the end, Dunhill Custom is gonna get like from me 5 out of 10 because poor longevity, nothing interesting to my nose. It's not that modern, so it's a pass for me. This one, again, it's very borderline pass for me, but actually, I mean, if you really want to buy out of these two, which one you're going to buy, I think you can give it a try. This is going to be a better bet. It's more modern. It's still not dated. And if you like fragrances strong, if you like the notes of violets, you can try Boss Bottle Night. So I'll leave the links below. You can read on them. You can Google the pictures and you can see some more reviews. Then maybe they will work for you. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do a fragrance review. I don't know which one, but I have few samples. So one gift I have, it's from brother Nabil Bhai from Bangladesh. He gave me a generous sample of Bergamasque by Ortho Parisi. So this one I've been testing. It's really interesting fragrance. This is very strong. So I might be reviewing this tomorrow, right? Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me your time. Hopefully you take care in the hot summer's days, and we have very stormy weather right now. Outside right now is very, very cold because of the storm last night. It was like hailstorm and stuff like that. So be careful. Always take shelter when there's a storm or sandstorm, anything going on. Be careful, right? Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.